Who need the full content of the weekly horoscope? The answer is all those people who have important meetings, events, dates, interviews, tests, exams, presentation for this coming week, where you are making very important decisions, choices, and you're contributing something important. And you would like to know more about the overall environment, your actions and reactions, and people's action reactions toward you. Where you want to understand about the whole complete picture, what's going on for this coming week. Where you want to contribute your very best and achieve the best. But in preview, we only share the only one part, conclusion. The 5 or 6 parts are transit, which define the overall environment of the week. Conclusion define your actions that you conduct. Tasks, how you can astrologically balance the equation. Precaution, the defense code. Chanting, how you can achieve the boost spiritually. So these are the 5 parts. And out of the 5 parts, I'm only sharing only one part, conclusion with you in the preview. And for the premium content, you have all 5 parts. You can visit my website, astrologer.com, have the full weekly horoscope report, because our horoscope report are not only predictions. There's implementation. You can do quite a lot regarding task, precautions, and chanting. These are your contributions, if you choose to do that. And if you think you want to maneuver it and you want to do the best and achieve the best, then what you're waiting for? Visit my website, astrologer.com, acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Aries conclusion for this coming week. Those in high places may be source of your troubles or tensions, but honor and award may be bestowed upon you. If you have any opponent, you will be able to dominate over them. Friends, family will support you, provide you comfort. Your desire will be fulfilled and wealth will be acquired. Professional Aries, you will enjoy rising. You'll be inclined to perform a lot of good deeds. Success will come through excessive efforts. Opponent will trouble you sometime. Money can be lost. There may be some sort of a loss due to cheating, deception, fraud, or theft. Journeys will be beneficial. There will be a rise in professional status. But even then, you will face a lot of opposition from your own people. There would be strife at home. There would be anxiety about the family. Some of your secret worries would be fulfilled. Aries, in this coming week, due to Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 8th house, look after your health. Look after your well-being. Look after any issue regarding legality. Rahu's position 2nd house, watch your flow of income. Look after your marriage relationships. Refrain from offending anybody with your language or attitude or mannerism. Venus position in 9th house. You must need the elder's blessing, your partner's blessing for your rise and luck. Mars position 7th house. Watch your word of speech. Refrain from overreaction. Saturn position in 10th house. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud, and watch your professional decisions and choices and personal communication and professional communication. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. Define your moon's transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will tell you what astrological task you need to do if you're trapped in a situation. What precautions you must implement to save your skin. What sacred chanting you can exercise in the next 7 days to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, astrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. You may suffer from a lot of anguish, distorted thinking, negative thinking, headaches, jealousy, eye infection. If you have any opponent, you'll dominate over them. With a great effort, your income will be rising. There will be few events, Favor will come from higher authorities. You'll get some sort of a professional rising. Journeys will prove to be comfortable to you. You'll enjoy comfort from your family. Generally, you'll find things to be favorable, and there may be increase in your status, prestige and honor. Business transaction will prove beneficial to you. You may suffer from a lot of abdominal issues, unfound worries. Your family life may suffer. There may be a lot of issues, pain in your feet, and male and female health issues. There may be suffering to yourself and the family. You will acquire wealth. There would be gain in your business. You'll meet good people. Your superior will be helpful. You'll annihilate your opponents, and you have a success in your matter of litigation. Your status will be elevated. You'll enjoy favor from those people who have power or position or authority. Taurus, due to Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 7th house, watch your relationship, personal and business relationship both. If there are any misunderstanding or technical complications, you have to sort it out. Rahu's position in 1st house, refrain from combining ego and aggression. That won't work for you. Moon position in 2nd house, you'll come across lots of professional financial opportunities, all depend on your dealing. Venus position in 8th house, look after your partner's health and well-being. Mars position in 6th house, keep a close eye on your enemies as well as your health. You can root out a lot of your problem, but with the common sense and applied wisdom. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from our website, Prakash, astrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week regarding moon's transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will tell you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need, what precautions you must implement to save your skin, what sacred chanting you must do to achieve supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Gemini weekly horoscope, 22nd November till 28th November 2021. First thing first, your conclusion for this coming week. Conclusion for Gemini for this coming week. Gemini, in this coming week, you will undertake a lot of journeys. Business journeys, religious journeys, both type of journeys. There are opportunities to associate with nearest to dearest one. Events are auspicious and you will perform a lot of virtuous deeds. You gain in wealth and wisdom will be there. There will be acquisition of land or property or car. Wealth can be lost if you are not very careful. There is also possibility for false allegation. Be careful. Education can be interrupted if your focus concentration is not there, and you may suffer from a lot of mental anguish. Your expenditure will prove to be wasteful. Your desire will be fulfilled. Wealth will be rising. If you have any enemies, you will be able to overcome those. You may have opportunity to overindulge in a lot of pleasure. Business will provide you profit. You will succeed in your undertaking. There would be destruction of enemies. There would be success in your litigation and gain in your business. The income would be rising, but expenditure will also be excessive. The mind would be fickle, and may I say that making a right decision would be difficult. Abdominal issues and chest infection may be source of your trouble. Due to Saturn position in 8th house, beware of any accident. Watch your decision choices personally or professionally regarding marriage, relationship or profession. Rahu's position in 12th house, beware of cheating, deception, fraud, beware of financial losses or bad debts. Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 6th house, watch your health. Keep a close eye on your enemies. Mars position in 5th house, refrain from foul temper and overreactions. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from our website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. That will define you, your moon's transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will tell you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need to get out from the situation. What precautions you must implement for this coming week to save your skin. What sacred chanting you must do to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Cancerian Weekly Horoscope. For this coming week, Cancerian, first thing first, your conclusion. Conclusion for this coming week, Cancerian. There may be rise in professional status, and you have to look after your relationship, personal relationship with your family members. There will be change of residence. There might be change of residence. There might be planning for foreign journey. By applying your intelligence, you will earn. By applying your intelligence and common sense and wisdom, you will be able to resolve your problems and complications. Superior may grant you favors. Family life will provide you comfort, but you have to make a key decisions. You will be comfortable. You acquire name, fame, and fulfilling your desire. In this coming week, examination, you'll meet success and enjoy hard studies, but you may suffer from a lot of a separation anxiety or real separation as well. You'll have a lot of secret worries and which you don't want to share with anybody. There may be argument or conflict with your family members, so needless to this one. The expenditure will be higher. There would be loss of money if you're not careful. You may be separated from your loved one. Be careful. You'll have some sort of a lack of peace of mind and happiness. There will be rise in professional status, but keep up your efforts. But think thoroughly. In this coming week, Cancerian, Jupiter position in 8th house. Look after your parents' health. Look after your well-being. If you're asthmatic, if you have a blood pressure, look after your well-being. And watch your flow of income. Moon position in 12th house. Beware of financial losses. If you're coming to financial decision or economical decision, don't get carried away with your emotions. You have to be practical, not emotional. Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 5th house. May I say that this particular week, you have to be very careful about your conduct and dealing and presentation. Rahu's position in 11th house. If you are mingling with a lot of issues, may I say that personal issues, professional issues, you have to be extra careful. If you are dealing with a lot of legality, you have to be extra careful. Beware of professional conflicts. Saturn position in 7th house. You watch your communication between you and the people around you. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. Define your moon's transit effect. That will define your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need. What precautions you must implement to save your skin. What sacred chanting you must do, exercise to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Leo weekly conclusion for this coming week. In this coming week, happiness will come to you. Wealth, name, fame will be acquired. You develop a lot of new fruitful association with professional people. Profit will be there and comfort will be there. If you have any enemies, you'll be able to root them out. If you have any opposition, you'll sort them out. You'll meet success with litigation. Desire will be fulfilled. Wealth will be acquired, and there is a rise in name and fame and gain. There will be harmony with your nearest to dearest one. You'll have a lot of domestic harmony. Superior may grant you favors. You may acquire land or property or car. Family life will be comfortable. Wealth will be gained with efforts. There will be rise in name and fame, and you will be able to fulfill your desire. You may develop few disputes with your friends or nearest to dearest one. Look after your health regarding stomach as well as male and female health issues. Government employee will have few issues with the officials. Be careful with your attitude and language and your temper. Your professional status will be rising. There will be domestic harmony. You dominate over your opponents and enemies. Your status in social circle will be enhanced. You'll dominate over your opponents. Your desire will be fulfilled during this phase of time. There will be success through your personal efforts. Leo, due to Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 4th house. Look after your personal relationship, family relationship, professional relationship. Sometimes there's a lack of focus and concentration. Beware of any kind of a legal conflict or any professional conflict. Saturn position in 6th house. Sometimes you feel like life is like a traffic jam. Nothing is moving according to your expectation with that kind of speed or grace. Rahu's position in 10th house. Beware of professional complication. Beware of professional issues. Mars position in 3rd house. Refrain from overreaction or over-aggression. Venus position in 5th house. You'll be indulging a lot of luxuries and lifestyle, and your passion and desire will be fulfilled. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, define your moon's transit effect that will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need. Precaution wise, what you need to do, what you shouldn't do to save your skin. Chanting wise, what you need to chant, sacred chanting, to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, Prakash, astrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. There may be strife with the family members. You have to be very careful with your attitude, with your behavior, with your mannerism, with your language, with your word of speech, with the family members. Health, your health and your spouse's health may deteriorate, especially if you're married. Strife with the nearest address will be there. There's a difference of opinion. Maybe clashes of ego can be there. You have to be careful. Enemies will be rising and you'll meet success. And you may meet a lot of traveling and running around. Education can be disrupted and due to lack of focus and concentration. There might be some sort of a distorted thinking, negative thinking, too much foul attitude or mental depression. You have to take a review of yourself. Frequently you will travel. Through your personal courage, you will be able to dominate over your opponents. Business activity will provide you gain and income resources, and you'll gain in wealth and fame. Wealth and vehicle are acquired. You'll gain from land and business. Generally, you'll have a comfort. The government or those people who have power may favor you. There is some chance of wasteful expenditure. Dissociation of nearest will be there. Instability of temper can be there. There would be rise in vigor and vitality, name and fame and honor. You'll gain name, fame and dominance over your opponents. There will be favor from superiors. Success in government job will be there and give you happiness. You receive favor from superior. Your professional life will have a rising. You'll dominate over your opponents. Virgo, due to Jupiter position in 6th house, sometimes you'll be sad and disappointed and don't know the reason. Saturn position in 5th house. Build up your creativity, build up your activity. Be more focused and concentrate your mind. Moon position in 10th house. Look after your professional decisions and choices. Rahu's position in 9th house. Elders' blessing will be God's blessing. Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 3rd house. Improve your communication. The more you communicate with the world around you, more you achieve opportunities. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. Define your moon's transit effect that will define you what's going on regarding your imagination, regarding your decisions, regarding your choices, regarding your vision, regarding your health, harmony, happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological tasks you need to do if you are trapped in any equation to get out from that kind of situation scenarios. What precautions you must exercise in the next, may I say, 7 days to save your skin. What sacred chanting you must exercise in this coming week to achieve your supremacy with the help of spiritual support. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, PrakashAstrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Weekly horoscope, 22nd November till 28th November for this coming week. First thing first, your conclusion for this coming week. Libra, conclusion for this coming week. You will pass through a lot of anguish. You have a tendency to get excited very easily. Sometimes you can overreact. Enemies may be on rising. Wealth will be gained with excessive effort. But with the excessive effort, you will enjoy rise in fame and dignity. If you have any opponents, Libra, you will be able to dominate over them. You'll acquire knowledge, learning. But sometimes you have a tension due to your property or due to your car. There will be rise in income resources. Gain to your name and fame. Wealth can be lost in wasteful expenditure. Association with your friends and siblings will be profitable. You'll also associate with a lot of companion. Your undertaking will meet success and money will be gained. Your desire will be fulfilled during this phase of time. Gain of wealth through business and travel is foreseen. There would be rise in your profession and career. Libra, due to Sun, Mercury, Ketu in second house, watch your flow of income. Watch your communication with the world around you. Watch your word of speech. Rahu's positions in 8th house. Sometimes the luck will not support you. Beware of fallen luck. Beware of sharp pain in your lower part of your tummy or chest. Be careful. Beware of any kind of health issue regarding sharp pain or anxiety. And look after your marriage relationship. Saturn position in 4th house. Watch your communications. Mars position in Lagna. Refrain from overreactions and temper and foul temper. Jupiter position in 5th house. You have to be more active, creative, dynamic for your accomplishment, for your success. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, define your moon's transit effect, that will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Our extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need to get out from any ugly situation. Precaution wise, how you can save your skin. Chanting wise, how you can use this sacred chant to achieve supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Scorpio weekly conclusion for this coming week. In this coming week, there's a domestic life issues. You have to look after your relationship, especially if you are married, if you have family. Land and business will provide you monetary gain. You've got to look after your domestic life. You can sort it out if you have a problem with your domestic life, especially your personal relationship. You may benefit from higher authorities. You'll enjoy income resources. You'll dominate over your opponents and you'll have excessive enthusiasm. Your undertaking will beat success. You'll gain name, fame and benefit from favor from people who have power. Those people will support you. New business interests will come your way. Mentally, you'll be happy. Through your intelligence, you'll enjoy good earning. There will be some enhancement to your status. Friends provide you benefits, and as you associate with companion, you will be able to fulfill your desire and have a success in your venture. There will be excessive wealth and acquisition of wealth and vehicle and comfort. Your opponent would be dominating you. You may pass through mental anguish. Abdominal pain and eye disease or eye infection may affect you. And may I say that your health may suffer. You'll have a trouble with eye infection. The government of those people or higher authority can be source of your headache. Be careful when you're dealing with legal matter or any matter linked with government authority. Scorpio to Sun, Mercury, Ketu in first house. Watch your imagination, watch your way of thinking. Refrain from any error of judgment. Rahu's position 7th house. Beware of bitterness, beware of foul communication. Beware of unnecessary aggression. Please refrain from unpleasantness. Refrain from any developed misunderstanding with anybody, personally or professionally. And refrain from living conflict and argument. Moon position in 8th house. Sometime emotionally you can be all over the place. Mars position in 12th house. Watch your aggression. Watch your temper. Now, do not overreact. Watch your spending. Do not lend anybody any money. And sometimes due to third party influences, you have a lot of issues between you and the family life. You might need a complete weekly horoscope report from a website which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. Define your moon's transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological task you must do in the time of your need. What precautions you must implement to save your skin. What sacred chanting you can do to achieve supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, Prakash, Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. In this coming week, your health will be good. Wealth will be gained. Access to comfort will be there. A professional rise is likely to happen. Association with your friends and relatives is harmonious. Your sibling will enjoy favors. There may be some sort of a loss of money due to error of judgment or something. Business will provide you gain and support. You'll have some sort of inclination toward virtuous deeds. Earnings will be poor if you're not focused only at that time. If your focus and concentration is not there, then you go through loss of money. Be careful. You may suffer from a lot of issues regarding eye infection or oral infection, abdominal issues or some sort of an injury. Opponent will be rising, and look after yourself if you have any matter linked with authorities or government. Expenditure can be excessive. You will be able to fulfill your desire, indulge in luxuries and lifestyle, enjoying harmony. Professionally, there's a rise in status, prestige and promotion, a rise in income. The expenditure can be there, but that expenditure is necessity. But you also suffer due to some sort of a trap or false allegation. Companion will favor you. You'll have a rise in professional life, some sort of a rising. There will be gain from business dealings. You enjoy a lot of support, guidance, and encouragement. Business will provide you gain and will acquire comforts. Family life will be a source of comfort. But do not overreact in any situation. Sagittarius, due to Saturn position in second house, watch your flow of income. Watch your attitude. Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 12th house. Beware of cheating, deception, fraud. Beware of fine, penalty, punishment. Watch your actions and conduct. Rahu's position 6th house. Look after your health. Look after your enemies. Moon position 7th house. If you're in a joint venture, you have to be watching your act and conduct and decision and choices, vision and imagination, everything. Be careful. Mars position in 11th house. You can come across mega prosperous opportunities. They all depend on your infrastructure, your source of time, and your focus, concentration and focus. Now what you want to do. Opportunities will be there. How you can magnify these opportunities to the mega achievements. You can do that with your focus, with your determination, with your drive, with your creation. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, astrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. Define your moon's transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological tasks you need to do if you're trapped in any ugly situation and you want to come out. What precautions you must implement to save your skin. What sacred chanting you must do to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, Prakash, Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Capricorn, conclusion for this coming week. Capricorn, in this coming week, your intellect may deteriorate due to confusion or sometimes lack of focus. You may suffer from a lot of mental anguish, fears, anxiety, tensions. Sometimes you can be all over the place. Your work or studies may be interrupted. Business will provide you earnings. You'll have some sort of a few issues you need to resolve. And higher authority will be supportive toward you. Income will be good. But you got to be very careful when you're dealing with mingling or dealing with higher authorities. Travel and business will provide you, grant you wealth, support, guidance. Your dignity and status will be enhanced. You will be able to fulfill your desire and dreams. Business and travel may be source of your gain. Wealth will be rising. You will have rise in your profession. There will be excessive expenditure. There will be income resources from business and other undertaking. Your status will be enhanced and flow from wealth will be there. Wealth will be gained. You'll have a promotion in your profession, benefit from those people who have power. You will dominate over any opponents and in any opposition, and you'll have a success in your undertaking. And you become a center of controversy if you're not very careful. People can trap you into situation. Capricorn, due to Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 11th house, you'll come across lots of income resources, opportunities, but every opportunity will come across with challenge. Rahu's position in 5th house. Beware of any kind of a legal conflict with higher authorities. Watch your back. If you have any issue with legality or anything with decision makers, you have to be extra careful. Watch your action. Refrain from any illusions or confusions. Think thoroughly, think straight. Moon position in, may I say that 6th house, sometime focus concentration can be here and there. Venus position in 12th house, you'll spend a lot of money with your own will, but don't overspend it. Mars position in 10th house, you can do something dignified for your profession, for your career, for your business, for your job, but be more determined, be extra careful. Take calculated, everything with calculation, not with blindness, no. Watch your reputation. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, Prakash, astrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week, define your moon's transit effect, that will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological task you need to do to overcome any kind of an ugly situation. What precaution you must implement to save your skin. What sacred chanting you can do to achieve your supremacy. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Aquarius weekly conclusion for this coming week. For this coming week, family life will be favorable for you. Business will be very productive and association with your professional friends will be very productive. Comfort will be there. You'll be able to fulfill your dreams and desires. You'll have some sort of a rise in status, prestige and honor. You'll gain in wealth. Comfort will be there. Rise in status will come along. And you will enjoy enhancement. You will be inclined to perform a lot of good deeds. People who have authority can be source of your troubles. They will be earning from business and gain. The gain may be possibly from craft, performances. Journey will be gainful. Your status and dignity will be enhanced. You'll enjoy association with professional friends. They'll provide you some sort of an opportunities. You'll have a gain in your wealth and there will be rise in your professional life. There will be general progression. Authorities will be favorable. There would be comfort in respect and vehicle. You'll dominate over your opponent. The decision taken by you would be wise and will result in success and ventures. Your desire will be fulfilled. Your desire will definitely be fulfilled, but keep up your efforts, multiply your efforts, and be more positive, be more thoughtful. Aquarius, Sun, Mercury, Ketu in 10th house. You'll have a lot of professional opportunities, at the same time professional complication. All depend on you, how you handle this. If there are any legal issues, you have to handle the whole situation, overall situation very carefully. Rahu's position in 4th house. Sometimes too much anxiety, too much tension, too much restlessness. Sometimes you can be all over the place. You can be in the middle of a conflict. Be careful. Saturn position in 12th house. Watch your debts. Sometimes you have to leave your comfort zone to acquire your objectives. You might need a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, Prakash, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. Define your moon's transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological task you need to do to achieve your supremacy, to come out from any ugly situation. Precaution-wise, what precautions you must implement to save your skin. What sacred chanting you need to do for the next 7 days to achieve any determined success. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best. Pisces, in this coming week, you will be able to dominate over your opponents and enemies. Favor will come from higher authorities. Professional rising will be there. Your undertaking will meet success. You'll enjoy domestic happiness. There will be acquisition of land, house, vehicle, wealth, material comfort. You'll dominate over your opponents. Journey will be gainful. You'll gain dignity and getting professional rising. There will be some sort of a strife with the family members, sometimes disfavor from people who have authorities, and sometimes you have a fear from your own people. You will dominate over your opponents, but you got to know exactly what's going on. There's a professional rising, excessive earnings. You will be able to fulfill your desires and dreams and enjoying good fortune and gain in wealth. Journey will prove to be profitable. You'll have a success in your undertaking, but you may suffer from a lot of sharp pain in your back as well as in your arms. You receive favor from our superiors. Your friends and relatives would be helpful. They would be gaining your professional status. You're getting a benefit from land. You may acquire a vehicle. There would be gain from your business dealing. You may also look for a new residence. There may be some sort of abdominal pain during this phase of time. You've got to look after your health. You've got to look after your diet. Pisces, due to Jupiter position in 12th house, sometimes you'll be out of comfort zone. Sometimes you can be all over the place. Sun, Mercury, Ketu, 9th house. Support of the luck will be there in the form of elders' blessing. Listen to them. Mars position in 8th house. Watch your temper. Refrain from overreactions, please, in any kind of situation or scenarios. Rahu's position in 3rd house. Your discipline, your determination, your drive, your refreshed vision will give you success. You must be looking after yourself thoroughly. And you need to have if you want to, you can have a completed weekly horoscope report from my website, prakash.astrologer.com, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week. Define your moon transit effect. That will define you, your vision, your imagination, your decisions, your choices, your health, your harmony, your happiness. Extensive weekly horoscope report will define you what astrological task you need to do if you are trapped in any ugly situation, to coming out from that scenario situation. What precautions you must implement to save your skin. What sacred chanting you can do and achieve your supremacy with the help of spiritual blessing in the form of sacred chanting. If these are your requirements, kindly visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report, implement the report, and achieve your best.